while we have the 5 minutes, because remember the Pope wiper.
That's right. We talked to, if you forgot, we're convinced the Pope has a butt wiper, and that's one of the main jobs.
Remember, it's a hereditary.
Yes, it's a lineage, just
birthright. But Pope Benedict died.
He did. R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
So they did like a non-popey funeral, because remember, popes are all about like the gold, the special shoes, they're popey.
Remember, Pope Benedict missed that when he left.
Yeah, he missed the wardrobe. He didn't really miss the whole being a principled Catholic.
No, yeah, that was the thing he missed the most.
So he's in like a regular kind of wooden coffin, like no real grandeur. There's like a cross on it and a book. I don't know why I like to bury him. So like they do the whole like Popey Goodbye.
Yeah. Popey Goodbye.
Yeah. And then they take him to his like burial tomb. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like under a
At least he still gets a tomb.
I'm assuming he's in like a crypt or something, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like it's under a church with the other pope that died before him.
Yeah, it's probably a crypt.
Joan Paul.
So they take that regular plain coffin. Mm-hmm. This is where I think it's weird. They put it in a zinc coffin. Mm-hmm. Put the zinc in that wood coffin into another wood coffin, and then bury him in the tomb. So they like Russian nesting dolls him. Three things.
He must have been so evil.
Yeah,
they're trying to keep him locked in there.
Why do they? What's with the zinc one?
He could be a zombie, Sheila.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what does zinc protect us from? Is it vampires or zombies or what?
It's probably it. He was probably so evil that
Why then?
they had to keep him deep buried, very deep.
Because I remember the zinc coffins, like that's how Russians got really upset during World War II. Was all their dead were sent back in zinc coffins.
Yeah,
and so you see the zinc coffins come off the trains and be stacked. Mm-hmm. But they didn't get put in like it wasn't like a wood coffin. It wasn't a nesting doll.
Sure.
Like this is. So does zinc stop? What does it stop?
Some sort of horrible evil thing, and Benedict is
preserve. Like what is the point of?
Why would you want to preserve him?
I don't know.
No offense if you were a Pope Benedict
I'm saying,
fan.
Is that like
the
Popey way of making mummies?
I guess. The man was awful. He was a former Nazi. He covered up child
Maybe that's
abuse.
why he got the zinc coffin.
Yeah. Why they made him Pope, we'll never understand.
I guess they just needed like somebody, and he was really close to the Pope before him.
Honestly, don't hold the Nazi thing against him. I hold the covering up the child abuse thing against him.
It's all bad.
The Hitler Youth, I mean, again, Poland was kind of like being held at gunpoint by the Third Reich at that point. Kind of like what else do you really expect him to do? I know there were people doing it. There were people protesting, and that's good on them, but
hit a button.
Not many.
I don't know what happened.
There are only so many Sophie Scholes, and apparently Pope Benedict was not a Sophie Scholes.
I'm just saying that there was probably plenty of other good choices in 2005 for Pope. Why did they go to him? It just was weird.
Zinc coffins apparently protect the coffin.
Oh.
Keeps the coffin from rotting.
So was John Paul in a zinc coffin?
Probably.
Is Francis going to be put in one when he dies?
I don't know. So like, it protects that first coffin. So like, the outer wood coffin, I guess, could actually rot at some point.
He's not really in great health, is he?
No,
Francis, he's in his 80s.
He had to be pushed in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he's in his 80s.
Oh, my God.
He wheelchaired in, and then he stood only for, like, the Popey Goodbye.
Oh, great.
And then sat back down.
The Popey Goodbye. You mean the sermon?
When the Pope says goodbye.
They give the eulogy?
They call it the Popey
he eulogized him, and then was like, Popey Goodbye. You know, the hand movement.
The Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Popey Goodbye.
Yeah, the dab.
Popey Goodbye.
Yeah, he's like, Popey Goodbye, and sat back down. So, and when I saw that, I was like, man, we're going to have another Pope soon.
Well, on that note, we got to give you the Popey Goodbye.
Popey Goodbye.
Because we're done.